Referee is Sean.
High screen and rolls on.
Anunoby will tail him into the paint. In the corner, it's a three. It's a Turner three. Set up with a three. This is over. The ball well. Game two. They shot 40. Out into Towns with the spin. Bulldozing. Right to Turner with the third.
In these playoffs in this building.
Inside Anunoby. Most of the time. Now he starts
15 and a half straight minutes.
Nimhard with the two. As Bridges will take it deep. Halliburton had the big game one. Here's
18% from three.
Bridges held. Here's the shot.
Going to happen from this lineup change.
So that's the way.
He's an energy guy, and
He kicks it in the corner. It's a Bridges three. Oh, Neesmith is free. Trying to defend inside.
We're too jumpy. Don't fall for the shot.
It's into Turner. Defended by Brunson. Knicks 5 of 13. By Brunson gets that shot away. Green from Turner and goes into Brunson.
Gets over screens.
And the all-star Brunson.
has had a shot at him here in the.
He is -4 in the plus minus. Josh Hart has come in to Toppin with the fadeaway. That's on the perimeter. Toppin, three. Hart goes in hard and puts up Turner. He'll put up a three. In corner, Shepard, three.
Picks up the quick foul.
Rebounder than Thomas Brown.
There for the Knicks.
No question. It's so
Payne, bring in right. He's more.
Bridges will take it into Toppin. Switching Brunson.
It gives you a chance to shoot some.
That island to be on if you're Bradley. And they were hurt both ways because
With 7. He could have waited and signed for more. In the corner, McConnell with a three. Hart. Robinson and
Robinson send him to the free throw line.
I would. Because a lot of bigs now off the deep.
Hart open fire. And get his own. Hart, beautiful feet inside.
You'll see if that ball went in.
Open. The Knicks know.
Both free throws, Turner faking the through screen. And a 2.
Good back. The beauty about that, I have a feeling we may see a little
Move, McConnell.
green by Hart.
Quick shot, Hart. It's a
For the Knicks.
Obi. Lets it go.
Ball screens. How are you finding the space to protect?
Obi, who picked up his second. Different players in this game. Towns
Line up in the league. They haven't.
How about DeLon Wright?
picked up on the side and saved. Towns will fly. Cutting inside. Mathurin. Here's McConnell. Puts on the brakes. And
Lead on that last.
Towns got it. Hart will defend.
There's no true point guard out there.
So he ends up with the illegal shot.
The Turner screen opens up a 15-foot. Siakam in full stride. On top. Cutting Anunoby into the one. 8 of their last 10 since. It's Turner over Hart. Hammett, a 3. Mathurin working his way into Hart.
On the boards or to get a shot.
Knicks and Pacers, 8 o'clock. They've started their 13th different lineup. Shot clock at 3. There is Siakam. Shamet right there. Down goes Nimhard. Up goes he. Makes the move. Puts it up. Shepard and help. And leans underneath it. Bridges with it. In the corner. Bridges spinning up. Brunson kicks Anunoby. Over Toppin. In the way.
Players in foul trouble.
Bridges will put one up. That's a third. And a trailer in Toppin. Fast break points for a 3. Halliburton.
This has got to be a timeout.
Anunoby works his way into Brown. Top. And they'll cry.
15 and 16.
And 2 at home. And their confidence. Bradley with a 3.
What did Coach Collins say? He
Back at 6. Brunson will fight his way through 10. Takes it into a thicket. Kicks it off.
has 2 to play with.
Chiseling his way in. Shamet the other way. Siakam. Smith. A fake. Shamet throws.
Turnover, which is very, very.
Open corner. It's a 3. Halliburton against Bridges. Good at the go. Reggie, do you find a ray of hope with the Knicks at 3? And this is Siakam over. Starters had 2 assists in the first half. Curling Brunson.
Right. I said T.J. McConnell. You got to give
Indiana again crushing it there.
so good in game 2.
Surveying Bridges. Curl B over Nimhard. And it Nice pass inside. Playoffs, Brunson over Nimhard.
Points.
Got to attack.
He has not been nearly as aggressive.
And in the corner ends up. And on the brakes and pops a three.
Holmes enough.
Well, here's the thing. I would.
Thus far.
Bridges, triple. Green picking and poking his way for that trailing. Neesmith three. Points. And on second chance points, he only won the first 19.
Trying to find a spark off.
They'll set up. Now double. Shot clock at 1.1 on the shot clock and points. 3 of 11. Clock at 9. And Brunson will. Halliburton looking one.
Against the best defense we
Corner, Neesmith. Hard on that baseline decision. And it's driving to Robinson.
Their bench has not extremely well.
Top end inside. Into 2.
A little sloppy here, guys.
And numbers. Top end.
Book. There, fast break.
They haven't ruled him out yet. But
Halliburton the other way and scoops it up. This faces pressure every time. Here he goes. Turner's out. Bradley found by McConnell. Took it away.
There's no question. Good motor.
Comes Brunson inside into Shepard. Bridges puts on the break. The 12 off the bench. McConnell will defend and a 2 from it. Shot clock at 1. Bucks to go. McBride will drive and foul. High school quarter. The winner is here.
Just check back in.
McConnell drives guys like McBride. Here is a free.
Going. Plays with great
From McConnell.
fun here.
Clock and shot clock winding down the third. Mathurin. Inside.
Jalen Brunson from being himself and
Hart with a big offensive rebound. Right after 3, Indiana 6 and ace the double. Shot clock at 3. Turner's the heart and soul.
Light a fire under Josh Hart coming off the
Line. Nimhard out. Shepard is in. Shannon and across the lane with the spin. What a pass. Top.
on time.
Knicks by Turner and hard to the hole.
The entry pass to Seattle.
Tighter, tighten the screws. McBride.
For Jalen Brunson.
And the defense. Look at the defense is right.
That was a huge 2 right there.
Towns in. Up there. But it's been the in the 4th.
That is great last line of.
Makes a move to this game. 3 quarters. Brunson back in. Right is gone. Towns, quick 3. Turner, 3. Towns. Bridges double.
Pacers, how they ended that first half.
In the 4th quarter. Shot. Halliburton.
He's been so good.
Burton was on Hart. Hart will Brunson hard. Inside on the. Sets. Takes it into Bradley and puts up the shot. It's Halliburton and a to go here in the 4th. Long 3 time.
First half.
They're shooting 48% by as many as 20. Hard charges. 8 o'clock Eastern. And from 18 and 12. In the NBA. Him against the smaller McBride. Towns 3.
Their defense has been the best it's been.
7 points. Will defend. Towns in tight. Siakam shot. Bridges picked up by Neesmith. Sorry, coach. First fee. 4 to play in the 4th. Getting a screen from Turner. Change for the Knicks. Neesmith. Overtime. And it's high. McBride saves it. Outscored him 33-14. McBride 2 in the night.
But the other night stuck with the line.
13 to 14 this half.
Headed, I'm bringing back Brunson. I gotta have my
Series coming down to the wire. Minutes in this series, and there's
Take on Turner the drive. And McCullough Turner, Halliburton, the horn. This is for the lead from Turner. Backed away. Siakam, here's it. And 0 of 1 in the quarter. And Brunson inside. Is low, driving inside on the move. And
He's come a lot.
into Brunson.
shots for 1. It's
Turner for the lead.
got 2 timeouts left.
His rebounding late in the game has been huge. This is his second.
Answer ball.
Cutting Brunson. And the Knicks. Brunson's been perfect at the line. Brunson trying to make it a 4-point lead. No, rebound Hart.
Madison Square Garden.
Knicks
The home team, but New York won the
closing quarters, a huge part of.
Now down to 10.
Nice pass inside. Anything possible in these playoffs. Brunson over Nembhard.
Times, so he's got 13 points.
Got to attack.
Going right at Karl Anthony Towns.
In the playoffs, he has not been nearly as aggressive.
Screen roll with Siakam, and in the corner ends up in a long reach. Puts on the brakes and pops a three.
I've left here in the third. Do you trust Towns enough?
Well, here's the thing. I would
18 of 19 here thus far.
9 to go in the third. Brunson, Bridges, triple. Getting a screen, picking and poking his way for that. Got back there for the Knicks and Nembhard. The trailing Neesmith three. And up 14 zip on fast break points. And on second chance points, turnovers the last 9 minutes. He only won the first 19.
Bridges, 3 of 11. Trying to find a spark off.
In Towns, shot clock at 3. They'll set up, now doubled.
5 on Mr. Towns.
Knocked out of bounds, shot clock at 1.1 on the shot clock. 15 points, 3 of 11. Shot clock at 9, and Brunson will... Halliburton looking at
his defense that's created all of this. The best defense we've
50% right on the screws in the corner. Neesmith hard on that baseline. Shot clock at 3. Turner's got to make a decision, and it's driving to Robinson.
Throughout the playoffs with Indiana, their bench has not. They've been able to finish games extremely well.
Halliburton topping inside by Turner. Topping on the move into 2. Anunoby.
We've gotten a little sloppy here, guys.
It knocked away, turnover. Indiana's got it, and numbers. Topping.
Fast break. I mean, that is textbook. Their fast break.
The ankle take him down again. He is questionable. They haven't ruled him out yet. But
Bridges with 13. Halliburton the other way and scoops it up. Where Brunson just faces pressure every time. Here he goes.
And fouls on Shepard.
Turner's out. Bradley 1 to fire. Rebound by McConnell. Took it away. Got a lot of engine in him for sure.
There's no question. Good motor.
Of his day, you can always tell a coach's son. Here comes Brunson inside into Shepard. Limited first half with foul trouble.
But can come alive at any moment.
Bridges puts on the break. McConnell with 12 off the bench. McConnell will defend and a 2 for Nembhard to Toppin. Low, Shamit will watch Toppin. Shot clock at 1. But the locker room is sitting on the bench moments ago. McBride will drive and foul. Deuce McBride. High school quarter. Indy 500 earlier today. The winner is here.
We're here for the Pacers. Siakam just checked back in.
McConnell drives for about 5 games, and there were some injuries to guys like McBride. Here is a 3.
Well, Deuce McBride's a guy who can get it going. Plays with great.
And the survey from McConnell.
Probably look to go 2 for 1 here.
There's a difference of 2 seconds. The game clock and shot clock winding down the third. Mathurin. Inside.
what's been critical defensively to keep Jalen Brunson from being himself and
We got to continue to do that.
Thanks, DJ.
Hart with a big offensive rebound. You can see when a lead after 3, Indiana 6 and 9. McConnell inside, face the double. Shot clock at 3. Turner teams. He said he's Josh Hart is the heart and soul
With Robinson and maybe light a fire under Josh Hart coming off the
breather. Turner 2 of 2 from the line. Nembhard out. Shepard is in.
have this thing within striking distance.
Shannon
3.
Towns into Turner and across the lane with the spin.
Good here in this fourth. On the backside.
From behind. What a pass. Top.
Those were some fun times.
Knicks, Bride trailing Towns by Turner and hard to the hole.
Down there, Hart with the steal on the entry pass to Siakam.
Of the Knicks have ratcheted things tighter, tighten the screws. McBride.
They're buying a lot of rest for Jalen Brunson.
And Siakam double.
Look at the defense.
Look at the defense's right.
39 points. That was a huge 2 right there.
On him. Towns in, up, stands up there, but it's been the just 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
That is great last line of
Nimhard back in. Makes a move as we're here now deep into this game. 3 quarters
for the Knicks.
Brunson back in. Wright is gone. Towns, quick three.
here in this second half has been spectacular.
Turner, 3, Towns.
They line up in the league in the playoffs.
Bridges double.
I didn't like how they ended the Pacers, how they ended that first half.
Karl Anthony Towns, 15 points in the fourth quarter. Shot, Halliburton.
The guy with the ball. He's been so good.
Turner on Brunson. Halliburton was on Hart. Hartwell has got 10 rebounds. Brunson hard inside on the Neesmith into Hart. Sets. Towns has had a big fourth quarter. Takes it into Bradley and puts up the shot.
Spot the back.
It's Halliburton in it. And 6.5 to go here in the fourth. Long 3 top.
Not flowing like it was in that first half.
They're shooting 48%, as many as 5. Indiana has led by as many as 20. Hard Chargers game 4. The Knicks and the Pacers, 8 o'clock Eastern. And a double-double at 19 and 12. In the playoffs, in the NBA. It's Siakam against the smaller McBride.
All right, the hot hand here of Cat.
Towns 3. Take this lead of 4.
2 things. Their defense has been the best it's been.
Joel in this fourth quarter, 7 points. Top playing with a lot of confidence. Turner will defend. Towns in tight. Bridges and Siakam. Siakam shot it, and Nimhard will defend. Bridges picked up by Neesmith.
For him.
First free throws. Sorry, Coach. First, Bridges there. Lead is 3. 4 to play in the fourth. Getting a screen from Turner.
Good D there.
It is. Defense has changed for the Knicks. Neesmith.
It's not going to work.
It's Turner. Overtime. It's in. It's high. McBride saves it. The last 12 minutes, the Knicks have outscored them 33-14. McBride, game 1, didn't take a free throw in game 2 in the night.
Oh, with New York. Tom Thibodeau the other night stuck with the lineup.
Knicks have been lights out at the line, 13-14 this half.
I understand Thibs sometimes can be a little hard-headed. I'm bringing back Brunson. I got to have my...
It's our 3rd straight game in this series coming down to the wire. We played 146 minutes in this series, and there's...
It's Towns again, the fake on Turner, the drive, and the collision here. It's Turner, Halliburton, tie, nope, they go around the horn. This is for the lead from Turner, the baseline, going the other way, knocked away. Siakam, here's a... And 1 of 3 tonight, and 0 of 1 in the quarter. And a big free throw here to try to tie it. Smith on him, Towns a screen, and Brunson inside. It's Brunson, that shot clock is low, driving inside on Neesmith. On the move, and
he's come alive on the glass.
He's come alive.
Neesmith on Brunson. Off to Bridges. Into Brunson.
Taking one of those 2 bad shots for 1. It's
Turner for the lead.
on the bench because he's got 2 timeouts left.
Played 34 minutes, and his rebounding late in the game has been huge. Went on Bridges, that is his 2nd.
Timeout.
They're going to call a timeout and advance the ball.
York by 2. Cutting Brunson.
Best player at the line.
And the Knicks consecutive free throws. And Brunson's been perfect at the line. Brunson trying to make it a 4-point lead. Doubled, fires 3, no, rebound, Hart!
It's only 3 and 5 in Madison Square Garden.
Knicks
Obviously, it was as the home team, but New York won the
fire. And closing quarters, a huge part